I love that. Just to go a little bit deeper into something you said, how can an investor accidentally hurt his investment?
So I think that there's investors who, first of all, once you're invested in a company, the CEO definitely has a feeling of being more beholden to you, so to speak. So, if you've invested in a company, there's varying levels. You can have a board seat, right? Obviously, if you're a board member, you can create damage to a company. But even if you're someone who's just invested and you don't necessarily have a board seat or whatever, you can create a lot of noise for the company. You can create a lot of headache that can be damaging. You can get in the way of the CEO. You can potentially be exposed to information as an investor that should be kept private, but be bragging to a friend or whatever. You might be telling someone else information that they shouldn't necessarily be hearing about. So I think there's a lot of privilege around being an investor in a company and understanding that for the sake of your investment, you need to respect information that you get exposed to. And your only goal is to either do no harm or create value.
I see, that's interesting. It's a fine line between providing value, but not say making too much noise for the CEO and the team.
Yes, if you look, companies land up having during their lifetime quite a bunch of investors, and if a CEO has to go about dealing with all of them and managing them all, that can also just be a huge time issue. And you want them to be building a company and working. You don't want them to be managing their investors.